How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys a live vlog of my experiences at E3 2017. In the past, I've gone through and done a nice edited, scripted video with cuts and fades and everything like that, but I figured that this year, we'll try something different, and let me know if you like the format. This is me showing you guys a pretty cool webcam right in front of me so I can show you all the swag that I got. This is going to be non-scripted. It's going to be us talking to each other about E3 2017. I'll be constantly looking at the chat, so if you guys have any questions regarding the entire event, feel free to go ahead and ask them. We're going to be doing this all organic. It's going to be great. So anyway, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back and joining up with me today. We've got loads of stuff to talk about, and as you guys know, E3 is one of the biggest gaming conventions of the year. All of the major gaming companies come to Los Angeles, and they show their wares that they're going to be working on throughout the upcoming year, just to generate excitement throughout. So I was primarily focused on Nintendo's booth the entire time. Throughout this little live stream that we're going to be doing, I'll show you a little bit of footage of Capcom, Square Enix. I kind of ventured off and visited that. So this is good. This is very good. So anyway, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to show you everything and tell you all the stories regarding E3 and how everything went. So thanks for coming. If you guys are excited for it, smash that like button. So as you guys can see right over here, this is this is my badge right over here. It's pretty great. Yakuza 6, A Song of Life. I have no idea what or who that is. I don't really play that game, but it's a little insert that comes inside the bag. And I'm thinking next year I should make my own insert, right? Because every year there's some sort of insert. I think last year was like Persona 5 or something like that. I should make my own cardboard insert and then put it in there. And then everyone will be like, oh, dude, that insert's awesome. So anyway, so you guys can see right here, I got a media badge with my name on it. If you go to the site, you can apply for a media badge. And you may get approved depending on your outlet, depending on your following. So shout outs to all of you guys who help follow me to help me get into E3, which is awesome. Of course, and they gave out everyone Super Mario Odyssey lanyards this year. I was very excited for that because you can see over here, they're the breakaway ones. They look pretty sweet. Nintendo Switch, and then of course on the reverse side it has the Super Mario Odyssey on there with a little bit of Bowser, a little bit of Bride Peach. Looks really cool. So everyone and their moms was wearing this awesome Nintendo Switch lanyard. I don't know what kind of strings Nintendo had to pull in order to arrange that for every single participant going to E3 wearing that. That's awesome. So I'm super excited for Mario Odyssey. We'll get into that a little bit later. Don't worry. We'll talk all about it. I see you guys going crazy in the comments about it. But yeah, it was really fun. E3 was great. So let's go into this. Let's start from the very beginning, right? Los Angeles. This is the land of beautiful weather. I wish I could live there. Just the cost of living is a little too expensive. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to cut straight to footage that I have of waiting in line in the West Hall. Now, for those of you guys that follow other YouTube vloggers, YouTube streamers, people that have done other, you know, like vlogs or collaborations, you guys know that the West Hall was pretty packed. So I'm going to mute this just because I don't want to be super loud. But everyone, this is everyone here. You guys can see Yo Schiller in the back there. But this is the West Hall. The West Hall was literally so packed with people right as they opened up at 10. I think they opened up at 10? Correct me if I'm wrong. No, I think it was like noon. I think it was noon. But people were here like since 6 in the morning, just camping out right inside this hallway. And you can see so many people just jam-packed into one space, waiting to get in. Shout outs to my friend Mike, the awesome Mike on YouTube. He let me get in a little bit early right next to him. So that was great. I was right up front with him. And we were just ready. We were ready to go. You can see all the people over here. You might recognize some people in the audience, but it was crazy. It was really crazy. So yeah, there's my little B-roll of that. Now this part was also very crazy because these are the first people going into E3, and I do want to put the audio on, but it's gonna be really loud because people are cheering. They're going crazy. And this is me, like, the first time seeing Nintendo's booth. Everyone's just, like, sprinting over there. They're like, hey, don't run. We're like, get out of here. We're going to run over to Nintendo. Get out of here. And so, like, my jaw just dropped. I'm like, what is going on over here? I'm just giving you my post-narration over here. So, we can see like everyone's playing Super Mario Odyssey already. I'm like, how'd you guys get here? We were first in line. What's going on with that? So, yeah, you can see Super Mario Odyssey. Everyone's playing. The lines are super short, right? Super short. Wow. So you can come on over here. You can see the amiibo booth. You can see like the whole the cityscape of New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey. You can see a bunch of people. I see Corey from Treehouse just walking in front of me. I'm like, Corey, dude, hey, what's happening? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? So I kind of cut my my thing short right there. So yeah, that was pretty insane. I thought that was very, very crazy. So we're going to push that up a little bit. So yeah, that was that. It was pretty insane. I was excited for that. It was like there was just so much happening. So what I ended up doing was, what did I do? Let's see. I'm trying to look over here. I went over to the Nintendo booth and I saw a lot. I saw Corey. Oh man, I'm just like trying to look over here at my photos. All right, so anyway, moving on. So what we did is I bypassed everything. I bypassed Super Mario Odyssey and we went over to play Sonic Forces right off the bat. Some of you guys might be thinking, well, Abdallah, what's the deal with that? Why? Why would you bypass Super Mario Odyssey to go play Sonic Forces? That doesn't make any sense. You're Mr. Nintendo. Why would you go play a Sega game first? Anyway, here's the deal. So I ran over. I was talking to Corey a little bit. So we passed everything Mario Odyssey. By the time I was done talking to Corey, everything's already packed, and like the only thing that was available was Sonic Heroes. I mean, not Sonic Forces. So anyway, we went through, we played Sonic Forces, which was really fun. I have an upload on my channel of the full demo. We had Edgar talking to us about the game. It was really good. It was a fun game. I mean, I haven't played a 3D Sonic game since what? Like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? Honestly, I've been out of the loop, but I love the Sonic franchise, just not the newer ones. And some of you guys will relate with me on that one. I'm excited for Sonic Mania. How many Sonic fans out there? Let's see a show of hands that you guys enjoy Sonic, right? Anyway, I'll get into more along the lines of why I went this way a little bit later. But let's talk about this game, right? Because we're gonna dissect every single thing that we've seen inside Nintendo's E3. We're gonna talk about it and we're gonna give our impressions. That's not really something that I did in my uploads, but that's exactly what we'll do here. Oh, I paused it. Yes, I did. Here we go. Anyway, yeah, shoutouts to brand new sponsor Christina for coming on board. Woohoo! All right, so yeah, Sonic Forces was pretty good. The demo is pretty smooth, I would say so. The Sonic does have a double jump. I know some of you guys asked that in the comments. Let's see. But yeah, some of you guys are fans of the franchise. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's, you know, I don't think this Sonic has the drop dash. The classic Sonic has it, but I mean the graphics look great. I've been hearing a lot of mumbles and grumbles online about how the Switch version is only at 30 frames per second, whereas like the PlayStation, the Xbox ones are going to be at like a smooth 60. I don't know how true that is, but if that's the case, I'm going to be pretty upset about that. But the game looks pretty sweet, right? Like this is just me and my camcorder just kind of on a tripod, and we're recording the game. It seemed pretty fluid. There's a lot of cool mechanics in there, such as I guess you can collect 5 red rings in the level to help boost your score at the very end. There's also the boost meter, which is kind of cool, that you can gain more boost in order to go super fast. All that fun stuff. So how many of you guys are going to be pre-ordering? Show of hands again. How many of you guys are going to be pre-ordering the Sonic Forces game? I keep on wanting to call it Sonic Heroes. That's like my high school game that I played. Sonic Heroes, man. Anyway, but yeah, the game was pretty cool. And shout out to new sponsor Tom. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for responsoring. So yeah, that was really good. That was really good. I enjoyed that. We were playing this for a little bit. I'm like, all right, cool. Give me the whole spiel. The guy gives me the whole spiel. We were able to play the entire thing. If you guys want to see this full video on my channel, definitely take a look at the playlist. It's as simple as that. You can watch it. You can talk. You can see us talking about the game. It's pretty decent. I didn't, unfortunately, get any direct capture footage, so we can't really hear the voice acting or any of the sound effects in the game, but I assure you, they're very, very spot on. All right. So we're going to move on to the next video here. And okay, so tucked away in the corner, And the reason why I was gravitating over there is because of Fire Emblem Warriors. Like, Fire Emblem Warriors, man. Fire Emblem, that's my game. Like, I love Fire Emblem. It may not be the most popular series on my YouTube channel, but I love it. I love the series. I loved it ever since I was in middle school, and I played Fire Emblem 7 for the first time, and it's just a franchise that's very dear to me, so I hope that you guys understand that. So, tucked away in the corner, there is only 2 units playing the Fire Emblem Warriors demo, and then right next to that was the Sonic Forces demo. So I'm like, all right, while I'm over here, I might as well go through and do that. So we're waiting in line for Fire Emblem Warriors, and everyone's like showing off this passport that they have. And I'm looking through my stuff, and I end up losing my passport. So forgive me on that. But nonetheless, oh, actually, you know what? I have it. Okay, here. Let's pause. Let's pause for a second. So we'll show off Fire Emblem Warriors in a little bit. Let me go to this webcam again. All right. So everyone, while I'm waiting in line, chit-chatting with some fans, talking about Fire Emblem, everyone comes over and they're like, yeah, passport this, passport that. And I'm like, are you crazy? What are you talking about? So this was the passport. Now on this passport right here, you were only given this passport if you played Super Mario Odyssey, if you are one of the first people to play Super Mario Odyssey. So I'm like, oh man, that's kind of garbage. You know, I ran in, I talked to Corey for a little bit from the treehouse, I played Sonic Forces. In hindsight, I should have played Mario Odyssey in order to get this passport. So I'm like, all right, so I'm waiting in line for Fire Emblem, we're chatting it up. Nobody else in the Fire Emblem line has passports. No one's getting passports. So I'm like, all right, you guys cool with holding my spot, because I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna attempt to grab like a handful of passports and then hook you guys up with some of them. So I walk on over to the Mario Odyssey place, and I'm like, hey dude, what's up with these passports? And one of the Nintendo reps, or one of the third-party staffers, he's like, yeah, you gotta actually play the game in order to get the passport. I'm like, what do you mean? That's kind of weird. I mean, shouldn't every single station give away a passport? Because the point of the passport is, if you guys can see this, you play Super Mario Odyssey, you play Splatoon 2, Pokken Tournament DX, ARMS, FIFA 18, Fire Emblem Warriors, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and of course Sonic Forces. And what happens is if you beat, okay, so it says here, play the Super Mario Odyssey game and 4 of the featured titles on the back of this card in the Nintendo booth to receive a Super Mario Odyssey t-shirt at the Crazy Cap storefront. So you had to play Mario Odyssey in order to get the passport. Then you had to play 4 additional ones in order to get your t-shirt, right? And I'm like, dude, no way. The guy would not give me a passport. So I went back to the Fire Emblem Warriors area. And I went to the Fire Emblem Warriors area, and I'm like, sorry guys, I mean, I'm empty-handed. I can't help you. So I was talking to the Nintendo reps over here. You can see her hand right here. That's her. That's a Nintendo rep's hand. I'm like, hey, can you score some passports for us? I mean, like, we're the first ones to play Fire Emblem Warriors. I mean, it's awesome. It's a fun game. I love the franchise. Can you score some for us? And she was like, oh man, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So she couldn't get any. And then she tried pulling some strings, but at the time that we were done playing, this is a 15-minute demo, mind you. So I was in line for this demo for about an hour. That's like 4 people ahead of me, because I was the first one in line for Sonic Forces, and then there was already like 4 or 5 people ahead of me. That's like an hour of waiting and watching the same demo over and over. So it was already an hour. The Nintendo rep said, all right, let me look. And she's like, no, they actually passed out all the passports for today. I'm like, wow, within an hour. Dang, that's crazy. So anyway, pretty cool. But yeah, I was kind of bummed out, because it's like, come on, like, had I known that there were passports at the very beginning of my opportunity here, I would have totally done that. I would have forgotten chatting with Core, forgotten Sonic Forces and Fire Emblem. I would have gone to this first. How many of you guys agree? Would you guys have done that? To get one of these awesome Mario Odyssey shirts, right? Come on now. Anyway, so let's talk about Fire Emblem Warriors. What do you guys think of this game? I thought it was pretty cool. Like, this game is really fun. It's like Hyrule Warriors, and it's like Dynasty Warriors. It's just another skin slapped on top of the game. So I thought it was really cool. The new character Rowan seems pretty decent. He wields a 2-handed sword. You can see him kind of doing that with his little slices and whatnot. I do love the aesthetics, the Fire Emblem aesthetics of the game. They're just absolutely amazing. Let me know what your thoughts of this game in the comments, and I'll read a couple comments. But yeah, the aesthetics are great. You can see if you take a look at the mini map in the corner, you'll notice that all of the little sprites, the Fire Emblem sprites, are in there. So you can see Chrom and you can see Corrin's little Fire Emblem sprite. Looks very amazing. And you'll also see that vulneraries are there to replace potions to heal health. Ryoma's there, exactly. Super Chris 64 says Lobster Lord's there. Yeah, he's one of the bosses in the demo. Fire Emblem Warriors seems too much like Fates. Well, Naughty Naruto, yeah, you're right. I mean, Corrin's in it, Xander's in it, Ryoma's in it, and who else from... Yeah, that's pretty much it from now. But, I mean, you got to think about it. Like, okay, well, Fates was one of the more popular titles that helped revive the series, and so was Awakening. So they have to really take those characters into account as to, okay, who are we going to bring in the demo? Who are people going to recognize? If they bring, like, I don't know, like Abel... Or if they bring some, like, nondescript character from, like, an old game that was unreleased or something like that, I don't think people would gravitate towards it. You need some flagship characters. Yeah, so it was really fun. It was really fun. Yeah, the game is going to be great. I had a fun time. Liana was one of the bosses right over here. She was totally doing some work against me when I was playing as Chrom. But, like, the fact that we were able to play as Chrom again, and I haven't played with Chrom since, what... Fire Emblem Awakening way back at the beginning of my YouTube career, honestly. So I'm really excited for him. I mean, he's got some really cool aesthetics. I love the cutscenes, the awakenings. The game looks just really, really cool. So anyway, yeah, like Lucky13 said in the comments, it's just in the demo. The game's still in progress, so don't even worry about that. But there's a lot of Fire Emblem elementals in it. Every single one of the characters that you can play as a Sword Lord, yeah, go figure. But there is a weapons triangle. If you take a look at the forts in the mini-map, there's like 2 arrows down. That means that you have the advantage against them on the weapons triangle. So everyone that's in those forts is an axe user. So there is going to be a little bit of weapons triangle elemental there. I can't wait to see what magic does in the game. I can't wait to see what colorless or like bows and ranged weaponry look like in the game. I can only imagine that Takumi would be playable. Yeah, and of course there's pair up mechanics. There's awakenings. You press the R button, and just like Fire Emblem, or sorry, just like Hyrule Warriors, you can get super powered up, and it drains your meter until you're empty. And then once before the meter drains, you press the A button, and you can release a very, very powerful awakening attack that just attacks everyone. And of course, there's taunting in the game. You guys see Chrom's taunt right there. You press in on the right analog stick, and you can do a taunt. So that's also very cool. I'm super, super excited for the game. The game looks amazing. I'm glad that all of you guys are excited for it too. There's no definite release date for it. They said something like in the fall, but there's so many games coming out in the fall. It's pretty insane. So anyway, so we spent a good hour over there. I was kind of upset that I didn't have one of these passports. So I'm just like, oh man, there's no way I can get anything. So anyway, let's move on. If you guys want any of the full demo of this, I've got all full uploads so that you guys can analyze every single attack, every single super on my YouTube channel. So go check that out. Playlist is in the description below. So anyway, that was pretty fun. I like Fire Emblem Warriors, love the franchise. I like the Warriors games, at least Hyrule Warriors. That was really the only one that I've played. So moving on. Okay. So here's a game called Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Okay, all right, show of hands, yay or nay. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you guys think? Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Interesting title, like out of left field. I remember like those leakers. Enzo. Come here, Enzo. You like the Rabbids, dude? Can you guys hear Enzo? I don't know if you can. Enzo. Come here, bud. All right, I don't know if he's going to come over, but anyway, so this was out of left field. A lot of people like not really predicted, but like leaked this information a long time ago, and it turned out true. Enzo, come here, buddy. Anyway, so yeah, this game is pretty cute. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I don't like the game, and I'm not gonna say that I'm super overexcited about the game. I'm right in the middle, just in the middle. Like, I thought that the demo gameplay was pretty interesting. The game is cute. I wasn't a big fan of the Rabbids series whenever they were doing their whole thing in Ubisoft and Nintendo Wii U or whatever. Or was it Nintendo Wii when they came out? Hey, Enzo. Enzo, come here. Come here, buddy. All right, I gotta get this cat. Hold on. Enzo. Enzo, come here. Come on stage. Come on camera for me, baby. Oh my gosh, this baby. All right. Enzo's meowing. You like the rabbits, huh? Enzo loves the rabbits. That's why. Anyway, no, you're not going to go on the desk. Just say hi. Just say hi, baby. Okay, okay, okay. Anyway, so everyone say hi to Enzo. He does not really come on camera that often, so I love this. I love Enzo. Hi, buddy. Hi, baby. You okay? You okay? You watching rabbits? All right, so the game plays like XCOM. I personally have never played the game XCOM, but a lot of you guys have. So you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. But it's a turn-based strategy game where it reminds me of Codename Steam. I played Codename Steam on my YouTube channel, so you guys all know what that's all about. But there's a whole bunch of movement that you can do. You hide behind bricks, you fire, you bounce characters off of each other. It's a pretty interesting game, and there's a little bit of RPG elementals with that because you collect coins. You can use the coins to buy better gear. There's HP, attack. There's a whole bunch of stuff with it. So if you guys want the full-on video about it, definitely check out the playlist. But it's interesting. I think that's really the only word that I can give it. It's cute, for one. It's very cute because the rabbits are silly and they do stupid stuff. But like Rabid Peach, I mean, what is this? Rabid Luigi? What have we come to? Like, what is this game? So I was able to play it, which was kind of fun. And then of course there's a lot of strategy involved. So you guys can count on me playing the game when it comes out on Nintendo Switch. But my initial thoughts of it is just, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept, and the demo was pretty beatable. It was like a good 15-minute demo that you got to sit there and play it. But you know, it just came out of left field for me, and I'm like, I didn't really know what to expect. So I saw it in the E3 Direct, and that was really cool. So anyway, so yeah, that was Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Any of you guys getting it? Any of you guys gonna pre-order? Yeah, yay, nay. Some of you guys, I saw a lot of like thumbs up in the comments, so that's good. I'm glad for that. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the amiibo. Oh my gosh, rest in peace, Wallet. All right, so what's great about this is that there are so many new amiibo coming out, right? I'm a huge fan of amiibo. I've got my amiibo just like chilling on my desk right over here. There's my Roy amiibo. I don't know why I picked him up, but anyway, so many amiibo got $13 a pop, and then with me being an amiibo collector, I'm gonna get 2 of each of them. So it's like, come on now. Anyway, so I'm excited for them. It's not even funny. That's like $13, $15 for like the bigger Guardian. Sorry, for the champion ones. These guys are like $13 a pop, and then with me being an amiibo collector, I'm gonna get 2 of each of them. So it's like, come on now. Anyway, so I'm excited for them. The designs look really great. How many guys gonna get at least 1 amiibo? Or at least in the comments, tell me how many of these amiibo you guys are going to get. Tell me right now. It's interesting because, you know, we've got the Peach Bride, the Groom Bowser, Groom Mario. We showed you guys the Guardians a little earlier. You've got Goomba just out of left field. It's like, okay, Goomba amiibo. That's like, you're just like grabbing. You're like, what kind of character from the Super Mario universe can we make an amiibo out of? We might as well make Goomba. Hey, what about Koopa Troopa? All right, do it. We're gonna make money off of it anyway. So yeah, it's interesting. The Pikmin one is decent. I do like that every single one of the different Pikmin variety is represented over there. So you got the rock one, the flying Pikmin. They're very good. A lot of you guys are saying all of them. A lot of you guys are saying all of them. Yeah. And then the price increase for some of the amiibo, like I can understand, like, okay, the Daruk amiibo being like 15 or 16 bucks versus like 13 bucks. I can understand it. It's a bigger one. It takes more material to make. I understand that. But like Mifa, probably not so much. But maybe there's a lot of licensing involved with the artwork, and I don't know. But I'm going to get them either way. Yeah, so we've got the Splatoon ones that look really great, and of course the Omega Yato with the weird pink like glow across the Omega Yato on these amiibo here look really outstanding. We've got the different Cloud ones. The Cloud ones look a little plain, to be honest. There was really nothing special about them, but like the Bayonetta ones, those two look great. And the squishy Metroid one, the new Samus one for Metroid 2 Samus Returns, or Returns of Samus, whatever that 3DS game that's coming out. These are going to be really good. So I can't wait. I'm going to be getting all these amiibo. And believe it or not, the day after day one of E3, Best Buy opened up pre-orders for all of them. And I was able to get at least one of every single one of them, which is super cool. So I was very happy about that. And of course, you can see the giant amiibo sign. They love amiibo, man. It's you think the craze is dying, but it's absolutely not. It's insane. Okay, so this Friday, those of you guys who didn't get your Toon Link amiibo, this Friday, not Toon Link, sorry, Majora's Mask amiibo. This Friday, Best Buy, Majora's Mask, be there. I'm gonna have to go out and camp like the good old days. Anyway, so let's move on. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of me giving a tour of the entire area. How many of you guys have seen this video? I think I've shown this video off yesterday. Okay, so we talked about the amiibo place, but I'll give you guys more of a look. For those of you guys who have not seen my full vlog, and I give you a custom tour of the entire place. But you can see that the entire layout is just, it's so amazing. Definitely taking a page from Breath of the Wild. And they have this awesome cityscape with like arches and doors and windows, and even like the doors and windows, you can like press a doorbell and some lighting effects happen, which is super crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff over here. So one of the things that I didn't really cover in my time at E3 was Splatoon 2. Like, yeah, I played the test fire, sure. I played through all of Splatoon 1. I mean, was I going to wait in line for 2 hours just to play another round of Splatoon 2? Probably not. So, yeah, I didn't really do that. But, you know, you could actually go into the game. You can play a couple rounds over here and potentially win a t-shirt. And that is one of the... Ooh, yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of want to talk about. Anyway, yeah, Splatoon t-shirt. All right, let's talk about that. All right, so... Here we go. So this is a Splatoon t-shirt. All right, I'm going to show you guys this really quick. If you were able to play over in the line, wait in line for Splatoon 2, you got this pretty cool Splatoon black Inkling t-shirt. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the green Inkling. Of course, if I put it on screen, it'll get chroma keyed out because that neon green. Pretty decent. Of course, on the arm side over here, it's got the Nintendo Switch logo, which seems to be a trend. And of course, on the other arm, you've got the Nintendo logo. And of course, towards the back, oh man, I didn't actually see that. I've never seen the back of the shirt. So the back of the shirt, right around the neck, has a little Splatoon. And then of course, you've got this little Inkling on the back. So that looks pretty decent. Pretty cool, right? So if I show this part off, yeah, awesome. So you get this t-shirt, pretty cool. And of course, the other side, which is gonna get chroma keyed out anyway. So pretty decent shirt. Will I wear it on my Splatoon 2 streams? Probably not, due to the fact that it's totally keyed. So anyway, let's move back on. So that's Splatoon 2, looking pretty cool. I didn't mention yet that, let's see, kind of skipping through here. Yeah, right over here was the Salmon Run mode, which was very cool. Like, this is one of the modes that I'm super excited for on Splatoon 2 when it comes out. It's work as a team of 4 Inklings to defend against the creatures called Salmonids. So you find the weak spot of them and defeat them to collect golden eggs, harvest golden eggs, put them into the basket, clear all the waves to win. That's super fun to me. It's like tower defense. So I can't wait for that when it comes out. The only way that you can play that is, of course, if you waited for the good hour-and-a-half to 2 hour line, which wrapped around the entire Nintendo booth. And then you got to play in handheld mode for that, which was pretty decent. I mean, you can see a lot of people over here just playing that handheld mode there. So another one of the games was Pokken Tournament DX. Again, I'm excited for it. Yes, I predicted that the port was coming. It only makes sense to bring it over. But with Pokken Tournament DX, I wasn't about to wait in like a 2 hour line just to play the exact same game that I played on Wii U. I played the heck out of it on Wii U, but you got a lot of people here that are excited for Darkrai. They're excited for Caesar, Krogunk. Who else is new in there? Someone can name all the characters. But we'll pan over to the character select screen in a little bit. But show of hands, you guys gonna get the new Pokken Tournament Deluxe game for Nintendo Switch that comes out? Give me a thumbs up, maybe thumbs down if you're not going to. You're gonna pass on it. I loved the game when it came out for Wii U. I got an advanced copy of it, so like I was really, really good. But then it's like other games came out. I didn't have a chance to keep on playing it, so that's kind of where we were at. But let's look. Okay, so we got Krogunk. Okay, so what? Empoleon, Krogunk. I don't know. Some of you guys can name them. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I think that Darkrai is going to be pretty cool. Who do I want to play as? I want to play as Caesar, man. That's one of my favorite characters in Pokemon competitive. Oh, Decidueye, that's right. Decidueye was pretty awesome. Yeah, it's I mean it's a last minute cash grab for Nintendo. And I don't mind having the arcade characters ported to this version. That's cool, right? Go for it. To each their own. For those of you guys who didn't have a Wii U but now have a Switch, now have an opportunity to play one of the best games on Nintendo Wii U. Pretty awesome, right? All right, so what else did we look at? We saw, everything on stage. Don't get me started on that. So, I mean, Nintendo's focus this time around was getting into like the esports, right? Getting into esports, hosting tournaments, doing live commentary of all the competitive games. There was a Splatoon 2 tournament. There was a Pokken Tournament DX tournament. There was also an ARMS invitational. Yes, an invitational. Ooh, man, I'll talk to you about that a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot happening on stage over here, and I love it. Trust me, I love it. Would I have liked them to sacrifice that on-stage presence and give us more screens to play more games? Yeah, sure. But I understand where Nintendo's going for. You know, I understand what they're going for. They're trying to get into that competitive scene, do the whole treehouse presentation up there. But, I mean, when it came down to it, like 2016, there were so many more units with playable demos of Breath of the Wild than there were units with all of these playable demos. Oh my gosh, it was probably like double. But anyway, it looked great. You see a bunch of people hanging out over here. A lot of people playing ARMS on screen. We have Mr. Yabuki right over here talking about ARMS. He was pretty good. I saw the ARMS Invitational. It was pretty intense. It was pretty intense. Anyway, so let's kind of skip forward here. Yeah, the line for ARMS, I'm telling you. This was day 3. I recorded this footage, but let me show you the extent. So you can see all the way down that hall, everyone lined up. And then around that corner, people are even more lined up. So this is really all that there is to that. It was pretty insane. It was very, very insane. Everyone's just sitting there waiting for their turn at ARMS, just hanging out. That was it. Just to play ARMS. And then on the opposite side, the extreme opposite. Oh yeah, this is where Mario photobombed my little tour here. Oh, that was so much funny. Anyway, so on the opposite, the polar opposite side of the entire Nintendo booth, everyone was lining against the wall for Splatoon. So it was pretty intense. So let's move on. Let's see what else I captured. Okay. Oh man. So let's talk. Oh, here we go. How about before we get into this? Before we get into that, let's talk about the swag. Okay. Let's talk about the swag. What did I do with my passport? Dude, I just had it. Okay. So, anyway, before we get into the ARMS invitation, I want to go over all the swag that we got from this passport. Now, you guys are wondering, hey, Abdallah, you said before you didn't get a passport. How did you get one? So, what happened was I went and sat down at a cafe, and there was this guy that was just sitting over there. We were just hanging out, getting a breather since we were standing all day. This guy was already at the cafe eating lunch or whatever, and we're just talking. He overhears us talking about the passport. And I was just like in so much regret. I'm like, come on, man. Like, had I known about the whole getting Mario Odyssey first, I would have gotten that passport. I would have gotten a cool shirt, and I would have done all that fun stuff. So, guy overheard it, and he's like, hey, dude, do you need a passport? And I'm like, yeah, why? Do you have an extra one? He's like, yeah, here, take mine. I already got the Mario shirt, and I already got this ARMS shirt because I was playing in ARMS, and I did really well, so they gave me an ARMS shirt, and they just gave me the Mario shirt, too. I'm like, dude, you have no idea how awesome that is, so thank you. And I forget his name, so if you're watching this, thank you so much. That was really a lifesaver. But he gave me his passport, and it wasn't even filled out all the way. So I went back to Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm like, hey, remember me? I got a passport. Stamp this, please. And then I went to Mario Rabbids, and I'm like, hey, remember me? Stamp this, please. And so then I had all 4 of them, and I went over, and then, okay, so, and then, I was able to obtain one of these. Here, let me pause this for a second. I was able to obtain one of these. Boom. Okay, so here's a passport. I was able to obtain this. Boom. Coming this holiday. And this was also given out to the people that played Super Mario Odyssey. Now, with this little ticket, you not only did you get your passport, but you also got your little postcard over here. So on the back of it, it says, thank you for playing the Super Mario Odyssey game. Claim this ticket at the Nintendo booth for your Super Mario Odyssey visor. Yes. Okay, so we've seen a bunch of people in the vlog just wearing these little visors, right? So that's it. You get it. Boom. So I claimed it, and now we've got this very awesome Cappy Cap, which was super cool. And I was able to play again. And of course, we have a second one. So when Super Mario Odyssey comes out, one of the little prizes in our giveaway that we're going to be doing is this guy. So you'll have a limited edition. You'll have a chance to win one of these extra Cappy Caps, which is going to be super fun. So stay tuned to that. October 27th is when the game comes out. So we'll do a giveaway like we always do. And we'll give away one of these very cool Cappy Caps. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the swag involved with that. Now, so it says, I got my visor, right? They stamp it every time you get it, so you can't get multiples of them. So here we go. This is the t-shirt. Yeah, this is it. This is the t-shirt right here. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, Abdallah, how is that a t-shirt, you ask? Well, it's like super shrunken and everything in here. So let's, what do you guys say? Do we want to open it live on stream? Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me a, let me know. Do we want to open this right now on stream? I'll do it if you want. But yeah, this thing is like a super like vacuum sealed. There's a t-shirt in here, believe it or not. Let's do it. You want me to throw Cappy? Watch out. If it lands on you, I'm gonna like absorb and take control of you. So that's exactly what happens. So yeah, this is cool. We want to do it? Let's do it. All right, here we go. Open it, open it, open it. Yeah, you know, I guess we could do that. Let's go, here we go. So, live unboxing of the Mario limited edition shirt that's somehow vacuum packed in here. So, all right, here we go. Now, here's a funny thing. So, on day 1, you can get one of these shirts, right? On day 2, I saw someone wearing this shirt. And I'm like, oh man, terrible, dude. Bad choice. No offense if you're watching this and you wore this shirt on day 2. So anyway, here's the thing, right? So we have this very cool little Mario thing. Yay! Nothing special about it besides the little print, right? It's just a little print. So this is a shirt. Somehow. All right, let's see. Live unboxing. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's actually happening. Here we go. What is this? Okay. Wow. How is it that this is even a shirt? Oh my lord. What the heck? All right, hold on. So, this is, oh my gosh, that's so funny. So this is, yeah, this is absolutely the shirt. Should I wear this shirt during my playthrough of the game? So, so this is the shirt. You can see Cappy. Nintendo had the same theme going with all their shirts this year. On the one sleeve, you have the Nintendo Switch logo, which you can see right there, a little backwards. On the back, oh, that's pretty cool. You've got the regular logo, which I'll show you right here, Super Mario Odyssey, which is still a little upside down and backwards. And then, of course, like usual with the Nintendo shirts, you have the Nintendo logo on the side. So, yeah, this is a little wrinkly, just a little bit. But here's the thing. Remember I was talking about how some people wore this? I saw a dude walking around in this shirt that was all super wrinkled still. Imagine that. What a faux pas, right? You can't do that. Oh, man, that was super funny. But anyway, dude was wearing wrinkle shirt, and I saw him like, what are you doing there? You can't do that. Anyway, I digress. There we have it. This is clearly a shirt. I can honestly put it on if I want to. You do totally have to put in the laundry first. You are absolutely right. Like, I can wear it. Like, if I wanted to, we could totally put this on. But I'm like, why would I? I'd be a fool if I did that without ironing it and washing it first. Anyway, so Mario shirt, pretty cool. I like it. I might wear it during my playthrough of the game, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so where were we? I keep on getting distracted. All right, let's go back to footage. Mario. No, we were going to talk about arms, right? Whoa. Right? Arms. Don't call me legs. All right, so arms was cool, right? I made an upload yesterday. Show of hands. How many of you guys saw my arms invitational vlog video from yesterday? If you didn't, go watch the playlist. It was super fun. What they did was that they had an arms invitational. They said, hey, we're going to pick 4 random people from the fighting game community, invite them to E3, and then we're going to pick 4 of you guys, all of you attendees, if you can qualify, to play on stage. So it was fun, and I recorded all my matches. I was able to get pre-qualified, and I was on my way to go on stage to fight Mr. Ibuki, man. I would have taken him too. It's so crazy. I watched the entire Nintendo event coverage of it. I'm like, dude, really? Come on, you guys. Let's go. Do some wide grabs. Do some wide grabs with motion controls. Where are you guys at? No one's doing that. No one's dashing out a shield. Come on. I'm like, anyway, so it was an all motion controls tournament. And you guys know me. I do not play with motion controls. I am pro controller for life. Heck, I even played with the Hori Pro the Pro Pad. But anyway, it was fun. It was very fun. This was day 2. This was day 2 of E3, where right at 10 o'clock you had to get in line, or else you would not be in this qualifier at all. So right at 10 o'clock, bolted straight in line, waited a good 45 minutes to an hour to get my chance to play. And then what you had to do was that you had to win 5 consecutive rounds. And you guys can see me as Min right over here with the left arm being Megawatt and the Ram for right arm. But yeah, what you had to do is you had to play King of the Hill, and you had to win technically 6 matches. The pre-qualifier was the round to get into the King of the Hill, and then King of the Hill you had to win 5 in a row, which is super crazy. So anyway, long story short, I was able to qualify, and I made round 5. I beat everyone in round 5, and then we played an extra one for the heck of it, and that was pretty good. It was a bonus round. So it was great. They said, hey, go fill out some paperwork. We're going to get you on stage. Oh, man. And I don't really want to get into the drama that happened around it, but you guys can go watch the upload, see exactly what happened. Long story short, I wasn't able to go on stage due to some shenanigans. I don't really want to get into it right now, or else I'm going to start getting really, really upset. So that was pretty much it. So anyway, let me see if I can kind of move forward here. Kind of navigating a little bit here. Okay, so let's talk about this. This was fun. What do I want to show off? Yeah, let's look at picks, right? Okay, so let's talk about level 5, right? So we talked about the arms qualifier. Actually, before we actually go into that, I'll show you the pretty cool arm swag that I got. You guys want to see the arm swag that I got? Yeah, dude, arm swag was awesome. So this year, dude, they really pumped out the stops on this stuff. Like this arm shirt. How many guys saw my upload yesterday where I played with the Hori Pro Pad? So yeah, this is the shirt that they gave, which was super fun. You guys can see this right over here. It looks great. I love it. The shirt is just really spot on. It's just so amazing. Let's see. Let me do this a little bit. Okay. So anyway, arm shirt. Pretty cool. Plain neon yellow. Has the Nintendo Switch logo on the side. Also has the little arms logo on the back. And on the very bottom, you can see this. It's got a little Springman punch or whatever. That looks great. So that is the arm shirt that we were able to get. Now, if you were able to beat your qualifying match and go into King of the Hill, you were guaranteed the arms shirt, which was super cool. If you played even more matches, you were able to get an arms hat. Now, this arms hat is pretty sweet. I actually haven't worn it, but you can see over here, it's a snapback. Snapback looking pretty cool. Yeah, and it's got like, yeah, it's got like, what is this? The megawatt, you got the Sparky, you got the revolver, the ram, and of course maybe just like the toaster or something like that. The arms hat looked pretty cool. Like I don't wear hats, but it's a pretty cool hat. I'm glad to have it, and we won that pretty cool swag. So yeah, arms hat, pretty awesome. One of the last things, oh no, actually there was even more. So if you played even more, here, let's actually cut to the webcam really quick. I'll pause this, we'll cut to webcam. But let's look at webcam over here. Now, if you played and you did really, really well, you were able to get this really cool ARMS pin set. And with the ARMS pin set, you got a generic square ARMS logo pin. You got the Master Mummy pin, Ninjara, Mechanica, Ribbon Girl, and Springman. Now, I was able to secure 2 of these due to how well I played in the pre-invitational, let's call it that. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to give away one of these as a consolation prize in our current ARMS giveaway. We're just going to choose someone randomly from the comments, and I'll give away this pin set. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like to win some swag? All right. So if you guys like that, I'll do it. I don't need 2 pin sets. I'll take 1. So we'll give away one of these guys to you. So pretty decent. You can see that they're, yeah, they're these kind of pins, not the other ones with the little backing. So yeah, pretty decent. I mean, I wish that there was like a version 1 and then like a version 2 with like the first 5 characters and then the other 5 characters, you know, because I want like a Min Min pin, right? Min Min's great. Or where's Kid Cobra, right? Anyway, so yeah, I will totally give away one of these pin sets to you guys towards the end of that giveaway that we're doing in ARMS. So tell me you guys have watched the ARMS videos that I put out, because I worked really hard on them, so go watch those. We uploaded them all on like embargo release day, which was super cool. All right, so another thing that we got to do on day 3, I met with my Nintendo rep friend Jeff, and I'm like, Jeff, dude, let's go on stage and let's play. And he's like, all right, yeah, we could do that. We'll do that. So me and him just go in line, and we're waiting, and the wait becomes too long, and I don't want to take Jeff away from his old, like, he's working, right? So he's like, hey, dude, I can't stay for too long. I'm just going to let you get in this line, and then you could go on stage and play. So I did. We did another King of the Hill round where you guys can see me right over here playing on the big screen with motion controls, and I'm really not great with them, but I did decent with Min Min and the Megawatt. So yeah, what you could do with that one is if you continuously won with King of the Hill at least 3 rounds, what you got, oh man, let me tell you, this is kind of cool. This is actually kind of cool. I've taken these out once. So let's see. These, ladies and gentlemen, swagging it up. Here, let me pause this for a second. We will absolutely pause that. Let's go back to webcam. All right, so these are arm sleeves. You can see this is all wrinkly here, but this is a pair of arm sleeves, which is super fun. Look, okay, so this is the Ribbon Girl arm sleeve. It has the ARMS logo on there, like usual. Pretty cool, right? You can see that. Boom, Ribbon Girl, Ribbonista. And then, of course, you have the, this next one is the Springman one. So these are ARMS sleeves. So, like, if you're feeling, like, really, really confident in your skills in ARMS, you can totally put on the ARMS sleeve, like, right on your arms. Boom. And you can look like a boss. You can totally look like a boss. And they go up pretty far. Like, this is like a full-on tattoo sleeve. So that looks pretty cool. It's an interesting concept, right? It's an interesting concept. So I'm going to totally put these arm socks on. All right, so boom. You can see right here that we're totally decking and repping ARMS with our arms. It's so funny. If I had like, if I had one, like these little stockings for my legs and it said legs, that would be even better, right? So yeah, that was kind of cool. We got these arm sleeves just for like winning consecutively on stage, which was the only way that you can get these arms bands. So yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, I love these a lot. They're cool. I'll probably bust them out during my ARMS live streams, which we'll probably do on this weekend, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, you can see that over there. Looking pretty cool. Little socks for ARMS. Cool, right? Cool concept. Anyway, other things that I didn't show you were the cards that you got. This was the cards that you got if you needed to redeem them at Crazy Cap. So taking a look over here, this was claim this ticket at the Nintendo booth, the Crazy Cap storefront for your ARMS t-shirt. And then this is claim your ticket for your ARMS hat. And you'll notice right here, I'm like, oh, come on. I didn't even redeem this. Like, I think I had an extra one. Or maybe like a friend gave me theirs and I didn't even redeem it. So that's a waste. I could have had an extra hat there. Nintendo, send me an extra hat. I'll give it away to a fan, I promise. Anyway, that's a missed opportunity. So those are kind of cool, right? Thank you for playing the ARMS game. The ARMS game? Not thank you for playing ARMS? Anyway, I digress. So that's pretty cool, right? You got some pretty neat swag. So now we're talking about Layton, right? We're talking about Layton. What are we going to show you for Layton? Let me see. I'm going to show you some Layton pictures. Okay, so here we go. Level 5 Abby. Okay, here we go. Getting it ready for pics, right? Yeah, this is good. This will work. Okay. Footage. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about level 5, right? I made a video about level 5 not too long ago about all the different things that I found out from level 5, which was super fun. Level 5 didn't really have that big of a presence in E3. All they had was their Layton Cafe, which was off-site in a non-disclosed location. And you pretty much had an invite only in order to go learn about the new Layton series game. Any fans of Layton? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. All you guys in the comments. Let's go. All right. So right over here, you can see the Layton Cafe, which was great. Catriel, Layton cutouts, looking awesome. And then what was really cool about the Layton Cafe was the fact that their placemats were all Layton puzzles. And I haven't actually shown this to anyone yet. So you guys are seeing this firsthand. I didn't tweet these out. So if you guys ever want to figure out the puzzles, feel free to like pause the video right now, solve them, and then get back to me. So this is a puzzle. Hotels often provide complimentary stationery in their rooms. In yours, it seems some rascals cut a hole in the sheet of notepaper. You want to cut the paper into 2 whole pieces that are identical in shape. The boxes shown by the dotted lines are perfect squares, and the 2 bits are still considered to be of identical shape if one is flipped over. Where should you cut? Heck if I know. I'm not even going to figure that out, but I'm sure that some of you guys will. Yeah, here we go. So moving on. Yeah, so here's another one. This one was interesting. So one of these 4 pens is actually usable. Use the following clues to find the usable pen. All 4 pens currently have the wrong color cap. Okay. If the cap's arranged correctly, all the pens will have one white part. The usable pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Ah, mind blown. I can't figure it out. That's why I never play the Layton games. Someone give me a walkthrough of this, please. Anyway, like I said before, you guys can easily snap a picture of this, screen cap it, circle it, tweet it at me, do whatever you want. But anyway, so here's another one. Think you got the smarts to figure this out? Boom. So there's like some cats and whatnot. There are 4 dolls here. It may not look like it, but at first, but one of the dolls marked A, B, and C is identical to the doll on the far left. Which of the 3 dolls matches the doll on the far left? Okay, come on. That's easy, right? Which one is it? All right, let's vote. A, B, or C in the comments. Why? What's the deal? This is the same dress. There are 4 dolls here. It may not look like it at first, but one of these dolls marked A, B, and C is identical to the doll on the far left. Identical in what way? Now, this doesn't make any sense to me. Come on. Dude, that's a cat. This one looks nothing like this one. Look, the eyes are like kind of similar, right? But the hair is different. But this is the exact same dress in a different color. I don't understand. Is it obviously B? But then you have to, okay, you have to tell me A and then the reasoning why. Don't just put like B or A or C or anything like that. I don't have the smarts to figure that out. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't. Oh, man. Yeah, totally pay attention to these. Like, screen cap it, and then solve it, and then tweet it at me, okay? And then I'll retweet it. We'll tag @Layton Series, which is their official Twitter. Yeah, that's really crazy. But, I mean, it's not... I don't know. I'm not going to think about it too much. Anyway, So yeah, what we got out of there was pretty cool. We had some very awesome swag from Layton's Mystery Journey. I'll put on the webcam right now. And with this, we can see... Alright, Arms, you had your moment in the sun. Here we go. So with Layton's Mystery Journey, we got this pretty cool Layton pen. That's awesome, right? I mean, that's great. It's a little clicky pen. Cool. And of course, we also got a Layton's Mystery Journey sticker. So you can put that on a book. You can throw it on your Nintendo 3DS. Yeah, that's also really cool. And of course, Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. Right over here, we've got highly anticipated Layton series is back. Join Catriel Layton, our new hero, in a casual, comical, quizzical quest full of ingenious challenges, charming characters, and clever plot twists. The newest Layton installment will prove that the truth is stranger than fiction. Dun dun dun. So you guys can look forward to it on iOS and Android July 20th. There will be in-app purchases, so keep that in mind. And of course on Nintendo 3DS in early autumn. So in case you don't have a mobile phone or a mobile device to play on that, then look forward to it. But yeah, I like the pen. Show us your Layton pose, right? Yeah, right? Is that very Layton-esque pose? Maybe? I don't know. I would really have to think about it. But yeah, it's very cool. Very, very cool. I like that. So let's go back. Let's go back to the pictures that we're taking here. What else? What else? So Layton. Oh, yeah. I got to rotate this. Can you rotate? Dang it. Hold on. Edit. Crop and rotate. Here we go. Rotate. I don't think I've ever done this with Google. Oh, or like this. How about this? There you go. Boom. Okay, let's do it. Let's solve this puzzle, yeah? Done. All right, done. All right, so here we go. Let's see if we can solve this together. Okay, when you exit... Can you solve this puzzle? When you exit my home, turn left. Where's my home? Oh, gosh. Turn left. At the first intersection, turn right. Then turn right again. At the next intersection. After the last turn, you'll face in the same direction as the morning sun. Oh my gosh. So the morning sun obviously being east. So you'd really have to like just trial and error. Like, hey, this is his house. Okay, when you exit my house, turn left. Okay, right here. Boom. At the first intersection, turn right. Okay. And then turn right again. No, so that's not the house. Anyway. Shout out to Stephen Lee with the super chat. I almost fainted after I saw a bunch of amiibo in E3 livestream. Tell me, am I diagnosed with amiibos? Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you have fun at E3? Of course, man. Of course. I wouldn't be holding this live stream talking about E3 if I didn't have fun. Anyway, so you guys can solve this, this Layton puzzle, and then get back to me on it. I don't think I could do it yet. I mean, with a little bit of... I would probably do it. This is it. So this one, go out of the house, turn left. Intersection, turn right, turn right. After the last turn, you'll face the same direction as the morning sun. No, we need to face this direction. So that's probably not right. Anyway. Or do it in reverse. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway. So that was pretty cool. That's a picture of Martinet. Why do I have a picture of Martinet over here? Let's look. I took a picture of Martinet. Where's my nice picture? Here's my nice picture. Okay, there's my nice picture. So, we got to hang out with Level 5. Level 5's awesome. It's a very small team. We got George and we got Natsumi-san, which was really great. And I got to... I literally tweeted out. I tweeted out with all you guys. I'm like, hey, I'm over at Professor Layton about to do this round table. What do you guys want to learn about? And then I said the same thing. I tweeted out, hey, I'm over at Level 5. What do you want to know about Level 5 and Yokai Watch? So I made a video on that. It was really fun. You guys can catch it in the playlist in the description below. But we got some really, really juicy information, which confirms everything that we've been talking about up until now. So go watch that. I won't go into too much detail on it, but go watch the upload. Have a good time with it. All right. So that was that. Let's move on with other stuff. I think we're kind of nearing the tail end of this. All right. Yeah, we're kind of nearing the tail end. Let's talk a little bit about everything outside of Nintendo. Yes, believe it or not, there was an entire convention floor outside of the Nintendo booth. Me personally, I didn't really explore it too much, but I got some time to walk around Capcom, and you guys know me. I'm a fan of the Street Fighter series. I love the Capcom brand. So with that, we went over to Capcom and we were taking a look at all the different booths that they had over there. They had a lot of Monster Hunter representation, a lot of Street Fighter representation. This was really cool. It's like a timeline of all the different Street Fighter games. Any guys fans of Street Fighter? Show of thumbs up emojis if you guys are. I hope you guys are, because Street Fighter is cool. Especially the new one. The new one on Nintendo Switch is great. So yeah, here we go. This was kind of like the outside of the Capcom booth. You can see a bunch of people hosting a Street Fighter 5, 4, I don't know. Street Fighter... Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 tournament on stage with everyone over. This was the finale. They did qualifiers all throughout the entire event, which was pretty fun, right? So yeah, you got some really pro footage over here. I don't know who... Zangief, alright, versus Zangief. That did not look like Zangief to me, for starters, but I guess those are the costumes that they're wearing. So yeah, it was very great. I loved watching that. Let's take a look at what else they had. Kind of zooming back. So this guy ended up winning, which is pretty cool. Just a fan from the audience. You've got the Capcom Unity area. They had a lot of cool, like... I don't know if we want to call it merchandise, but like a curio cabinet. And in the curio cabinets, they had some really cool Capcom merch. Like they had some Mega Man stuff, they had some Resident Evil stuff, a couple Monster Hunter things. Like these curio cabinets were awesome. I wish I had everything inside here. You can see a bunch of Street Fighter pops. You've got the, I have no idea what those little things are, but there's a gigantic, is that like Ryu? Yeah, it looks like it. Pixel Pals. You've got all the little pop figures, the little GameStop exclusive stuff. Right over here, they had some really cool, I don't know what those, like Figmas maybe they're called? I don't know. But a gigantic M. Bison, just like on the bottom of that curio cabinet. Even more like little posable statues that look Bishujo figures? I don't know. And you got some little action figures for all the Street Fighter franchise. Even more of them with some Hadoukens, some cool looking t-shirts, and some other little swag there. It just looked great. Like, I love Street Fighter. I love all these characters. There's an awesome little pad that you can play on. There's a little cutout, little diorama, and you can see also some other t-shirts and whatnot. They actually had a merch area where you can buy some of those items. And if you kept on walking through, even more of the Capcom IPs were available. You know, Devil May Cry, Dante is over here. That's pretty cool. You got the little Monster Hunter, little cats. Very cute little purrs. You see Phoenix Wright over there. That looked really awesome. The little Phoenix Wright digital pin and the Objection wallet. You also see some even more Resident Evil. Yeah, it's great, man. Resident Evil. Too spoopy for me, man. That game is too scary. I won't play that game. I used to play it, trust me, but I got too afraid. Just walking through the halls with the gun and like out of nowhere, like through the window, some zombies creep out. No way. Jump scares, not my cup of tea. But anyway, and of course there's some Mega Man stuff right over here. We all love Mega Man, right? Mega Man's great. I wish that the Legacy Collection 2 would come out for Nintendo Switch, but we'll wait for that. So Mega Man pop figures, they all look really cute, right? Even more little Mega Man stuff. Yeah, Mega Man, yahoo! You got this like Mega Man like hoverboard. I don't know anything about that. I would probably fall on my face if I tried jumping on that. But you can also play the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 right in the booth over there. So that's pretty great. And right off to the left, there was a photo op with a, I don't know, life-size model of Mega Man. Cool, right? This is just non-Nintendo, right? Just non-Nintendo. Let's see what's outside of the world. So Monster Hunter World. I like the Monster Hunter franchise. I just recently got into it with Monster Hunter Generations. And Monster Hunter World seems pretty cool, right? Is it going to come to Nintendo Switch? Probably not. And that's a missed opportunity. So you've got this gigantic monster. 10 points to whoever can name whatever monster that is. I don't know. Devil Joe? I don't know. Rathalos? I don't even remember any of their names. But yeah, the thing looks really cool. And it was just like flying out there. Capcom booth, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so moving on a little bit forward from the Capcom booth is this brand new game, which is, I think it's like Capcom Marvel versus Capcom Infinity Stones Infinite, something like that. I love all the characters, man. I love the Marvel universe, and I love the Capcom universe. So, like, this, putting both of those together in this brand new game, Marvel versus Capcom Infinite, I think that's what it's called. So you had a photo op that you can go take a picture up there. Looks pretty cool. And there's a bunch of different booths that people can actually play the game. You can play story mode, you can play multiplayer mode. You can totally do that. But yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. The graphics in that game look amazing. I just wish that they would bring it to Nintendo Switch. Like, what's the deal? Is that not the demographic? Come on, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That would be a really cool game on Nintendo Switch. Bring it around everywhere. Oh, man. So, yeah, looking cool. That was the entire Capcom booth. What else do we got? Okay, so, yeah, then we went over to the Square Enix booth. I'm a huge fan of the Final Fantasy series. I don't really keep up with it, but I have an understanding and an appreciation of Square Enix. Like, I love that. I love all the Final Fantasy games, especially the older ones, man. Like the classic ones. I couldn't play any of the newer ones because I'm too busy playing Nintendo games, but I have an appreciation for the company in general. So there was a lot of cool stuff over here. New Final Fantasies. There was a game called Stormblood. Yeah, I just liked walking around there. I wasn't going to line up and play any of the games because I didn't have time for it. But the fact that we went over here, said hi to some people. They had some live streaming on the air. Dissidia was over there. Any of you guys may know of that game. King's Knight. No idea what these games are, but the fact that they were there, I just wanted to show a little bit of what their booth was like. Final Fantasy. Wow, okay, great. I mean, it looks like a cool game. I could totally get behind it. I mean, Final Fantasy did that collaboration with Yokai Watch a while back. That was super cool, you know, just riding on that Whisper and, you know, getting, I don't know, like a Sapion shield or a sword or something like that. Anyway, they had some other pretty cool stuff. I'll kind of skip forward ahead over here. Stormblood was a game over there. I don't know, it looks like an MMO. Not really my cup of tea. Let's look over here, kind of sifting through. Flame Blaze seems like some sort of fighting game. Turn-based, maybe. I don't know. Agents of Mayhem looks like a third-person shooter. Cool. Some of you guys may be excited about that. Awesome, go for it. There's like a motocross game. Agents of Mayhem. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Again, not really my demographic. This seemed pretty cool though. Like this guy was like in this this car. And like an indie game, and it's like Indy 5000. You're just like going across the track inside this cool car. That would be really cool to try out. But anyway, there was Square Enix looking great. All right, so now we're gonna go back to Nintendo. We only have a little bit more before we go into there, but there are two things that I forgot to show you. Man, I'm all over the place. Two things I forgot to show you. Okay, so back on Layton, before we end off the stream and we go into Q&A. We are going to show you guys some pretty cool stuff that I picked up in Los Angeles. Speaking of level 5 and Yokai Watch, look at this stuff. Oh, man. So if you go to like a Japanese, there's actually a Mitsuwa over there in Los Angeles. And we have a Mitsuwa in Chicago or in Arlington Heights. Which is about an hour drive from here. So with the Mitsuwa, they always have some really cool like Yokai Watch candy or Yokai Watch swag. That's like Japan only. So we went over there. I bought a bunch of Choco bars. I gave a Choco bar to Natsumi-san from level 5. And then, of course, they had these things. And this is like a little Yokai Watch, I don't know, like a chocolate bar? I don't know. And I won't eat it yet. But you can see, I don't know if I can kind of read that. It says, do not eat plastic stick. Choking hazard. So it's a Yokai Pilates. I thought like Pilates is like an exercise, but anyway. But yeah, it says sugar, milk powder, cocoa butter, palm oil, skim milk powder, emulsifier, red beet, all stuff that I can eat. There's no gelatin in there. I'll probably have a field day with this a little bit later. So yeah, this looks really cute, right? So anyway, right over here, boom. This was real. I honestly don't know what this is. It was Yokai Watch, and I'm like, all right, first person to find something Yokai Watch in the store wins. So we found this, and it looks like it's I don't know, like a trading card in here. It says, do not eat. No candy, gum included. Wait, so no candy / gum included? Or it's just saying no candy, but there's gum included. Anyway, so to the state of California. Wait, this product contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer? Oh my gosh, what am I doing with this? Oh no, Yokai Watch, you're gonna kill me. All right, you guys want me to open it? Should we open this thing? Live unboxing, number 2? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Wow, this thing has cancer-causing agents in here. Wish me luck, man. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. Here we go. Da-na-na-na. What do we... Oh, whoa! Orochi. Oh, very nice. We got Venoct. We got Rockabilly. Right about to land on top of Katie. And, of course, we got Sinake. Oh, very cool Yokemen. I love these guys. That's kind of cool. It's just a sticker. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, it's a sticker. So you can see here that you can take off this Rockabilly sticker and put it somewhere. Put it on your forehead. And then that's very cool, this Venoct. You know, that's actually really cool. And you can see it's number 46. Gotta collect them all, right? All right, so that's cool. Hopefully I won't get cancer from having that. But, yeah. All right. So that was fun. Little unboxing. I'll probably eat this chocolate a little bit later. We'll wait until later. But anyway, I do want to show you guys that. That's some pretty cool swag. We got offsite. So, moving on. Just a little bit more footage, and then we're just going to end it off. So, here we go. This was the VIP area. This was all the way up in the VIP corporate area. This is my good friend Kelly from Nintendo walking me to my station. And it was really fun because I got a 1 hour block where I can play the games all by myself. And yeah, it was crazy. Because if you look right, hold on, I'll pause it in just the right second. Yeah, you can see all these other people kind of just hanging out, playing. Yeah, this was really cool. I got my own Nintendo rep. And how many guys know who this is? Some of you guys may know who that is. But anyway. Yeah, you may know who that is. And I was like starstruck. Like usually, I don't get starstruck at all by seeing and interacting with any other YouTubers. But let me tell you how like starstruck I was with that. That was insane. And you guys recognize that jacket? Let me see if you do. Let me see if you do. I have one picture that I didn't even put on Twitter yet. I'm surprised. How did I not put this on Twitter yet? Any guys know? Who is this right here? It was so fun. All right, so here we go. We're going to go in pics. No. 360 rotation. Oh, there we go. Tram. Got it right. Here we go. Boom. That's it. So I was honestly starstruck because I am a huge fan of MatPat and his game theory channel, his film theory channel. I watch all those uploads. And me, as a YouTuber, from one YouTuber to another, I totally love his stuff. So I'm like, oh my gosh, my Nintendo booth tour is right next to MatPat. Holy moly. I'm like, hey, MatPat, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to take this quick moment to say, you know what? I appreciate everything that you do from one YouTuber from another. This is awesome. I'm a huge fan. And he's like, oh, great. I'm so happy. And he was a very nice guy. Made a little bit of small talk, which I know what that's all about. So, yeah, made a little small talk. I gave him my business card. I'm like, look, dude, if you need anyone to do anything with regarding Nintendo content, hit me up. I would love to help out in any way that I can. And then, of course, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, do you mind if we get a selfie together? So we did. So we got a selfie, and that was really cool because I was excited. But hey, that's a theory. That's just a theory, a game theory. Anyway, so that was really fun. I was elated because like the amount of work that this guy does is tremendous. But of course, he has a whole team and everything that helps him out with it. So that's still very cool. So anyway, we're gonna go back to the footage. Yeah, we had a fun time. We were walking around. We did see MatPat, which is great. And then right over here was where I got to play all of Super Mario Odyssey. So let's talk about Super Mario Odyssey while we're playing this. And Nintendo only allows me 10 minutes of the game to upload. So I wasn't able to upload my other demo of the game. So keep that in mind. So anyway, Super Mario Odyssey was amazing. Oh man, this game is beautiful. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you guys are excited for Super Mario Odyssey. Let me know right now. I am so pumped for this game. It plays a lot like Super Mario Sunshine. It plays a lot like Super Mario 3D World. It's just so good. Oh, man. So it's just doing long jumps. You can press a button to throw Cappy a little forward. You can throw him in midair to do a little bit of stalling with your jumps. There is 100 of the little triangle little things to collect, little collectibles in the map. So I'm going to be excited for that too, like, because I love collectathons, right? Like Banjo-Kazooie all over again. So this is actually my second time playing the demo. I was able to go on the show floor and play for the first time on the actual Nintendo Switch handheld mode. I was able to play that for a good 15 minutes. So that's why I know in this area that you can get a secret moon right over in this area. Simply because how that area works is that it's called Can You Feel It? And that little sign on the side, it said, hey, do a ground pound by pressing these buttons. And you can feel the rumble, the HD rumble, like go a little bit harder in the one area. So you're kind of like feeling around where you should be ground pounding. Oh man, it's great. Busting out the triple jump feels so natural. I accidentally slide into this area here where you can get a moon simply by paying money. And yeah, the Toast Arena. You pay 10 coins and you can get another moon. So like the moons are like the stars in Super Mario 64 or the shine sprites in Super Mario Sunshine. So yeah, this looked really good. And I'm like, oh, great, cool, looking at this. And I accidentally clipped one of the other ones, so I lost the moon. So I had to pay another 10 coins in order to go. But yeah, the demo is really cool. We were able to get that moon there. Let me see. Mario's got the rolling technique, which is pretty cool. I only remember that from Super Mario 3D Land, where he can roll a little bit. But this like roll, you keep on like shaking the Joy-Con, and you can keep on rolling. So that's really how you're going to speed run the game. Not doing long jumps like in Super Mario 64, but doing the roll. And then like the different motion controls allow you to do different things. If you flick both of the Joy-Con controllers up, Mario can throw his cap upwards. If you flick it like in a circle or something like that, he does that whole circle thing. There are tons of Goombas over here. Dude, the game just feels so really cool. Yeah, the game feels amazing. I miss it. I already miss playing it. You can throw Cappy on top of any enemies, and then you can become those enemies for a little time. It's just, oh man, it's super cool, man. I love this game. What else can I show you without going too far? You guys have already seen the full screen cap footage, right? The direct feed. You guys can see on the Nintendo Switch over there, I've got my Hauppauge HD PVR rocket. So I'm actually using that to capture the footage while I'm playing it, which was super cool. I love that Nintendo was allowed gave us the opportunity to do that. But yeah, the game looks super polished. October 27th can't come soon enough. All right. Yeah, overview of the game. Looks great. Looks great. Okay, and then we got Martinet over here, which was really fun. I did like seeing him. Charles Martinet is the voice of Super Mario. He does all the Yahoo, Wappa, all that stuff. He does Wario, he does Waluigi, he does a whole bunch of them. So this is the other VIP area once you got past the bodyguard. So did a little bit of B-roll over there. It looked pretty cool. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, so before we get into the Streetpass event, I do want to go over some pictures. So let's go through my picture reel over here, and let's see the pictures that we took, right? I may have forgotten some things that I didn't mention, so we're going to start over here. We're going to start with the very first picture that I took. So this is my photo reel. We've got Rakib, and I'm at Courtney, Glitch X City, and Rakib Marvelous. We saw them, which was very fun. They're like one of the first people I ran into. So that was cool. We've got my awesome badge that we showed off earlier. When we were waiting in line, we were playing Mario Kart Deluxe right before the West Hall. Remember that big group at the very beginning of this live stream? This is right before the West Hall. So me and my buddy, the awesome Michael, we were playing Mario Kart. And I was rocking him. It was great. So we're playing Mario Kart while we were waiting. Super cool. Very fun. Here's a picture of Corey. Remember at the very beginning, I bypassed everything just to hang out with him for a little bit. Then we went to Sonic Forces. So we saw him. Very cool dude. Corey from the Treehouse. I don't know why she's looking like that, but I wanted to take a picture of the controls for Hyrule Warriors. Or sorry, Fire Emblem Warriors. And she's just like, she's giving me this menacing look. I'm like, sorry. Anyway, this is the time where I was Crom, and I got some really cool level ups, right? Very cool level ups. Look at those growth rates. +8. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's like we got a star Jacent or something like that. So that was cool. Let's move on. These are the Goombas that were pretty cool. They were just like stacked up. Little displays. Bowser and Peach, a royal wedding. Yeah, no. New Donk City. I just took some more pictures of the entire area. We'll go through my entire thing here. Here's a picture of the tank. A little close-up of that. This is, oh man, this is what it looked like on day one. Ooh, man. And shout out to Nintendo for noticing this. Day one, it was a cluster, man. Like, there was no line management whatsoever at all. It was, hey, crowd around here and just hope the other person doesn't, like, cut in front of you while you're waiting in line to play. But this is massive. And I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but everyone that... E3 was open to the public this time around, meaning that they sold badges to people who normally wouldn't have the opportunity. I mean, that was great. I love the fact that E3 was more accessible to people, but at the same time, there was a lot more people waiting in line, thus making your E3 a lot longer and kind of stretched out. So, I mean, pros and cons to it. Pros, you get to experience E3. It's a dream come true for people who aren't in the media industry. Cons, there's so many people. There's so many people. So I think a good remedy for that would be making E3 either a 4-day event where day one is only media, where it's just media only and exhibitors only. And then days 3, 4, 5, or sorry, days 2, 3, and 4 would be for everyone. I think that would be a good way of doing it. Or make E3 from 10 o'clock in the morning to 12, media only. And then everyone else can come on in. I think that would be able to fix that, or at least remedy that for those with media passes or there just get footage, not wait in line for a majority of the day just to play one game. So it was interesting. It was very interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love the fact, trust me, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on anyone that bought a pass to E3. I love the fact that it was accessible. But at the same time, it's like, ouch. So anyway, here we go. This is the gigantic tank, which looked really awesome. Took a nice picture of that. Nice picture of the tank. This is the Starship Mario. I don't know what it's called. Someone correct me in the comments if you guys watched the Treehouse event. I have not yet watched it. I was too busy at E3 to pay attention to see what this thing is called. I'm going to call it Starship Mario, but that thing was really cool. You had Mario over there. We had a gigantic chain chomp with the Mario hat on there. And you can notice that a lot of the, I call them NPCs, a lot of the people that were working the show floor actually were dressed up in the suits from New Donk City, from the Metro demo. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that. And they were there to pretty much make photo ops happen. So if you wanted a picture with this chain chomp, you give your phone over to the person dressed up very nice, and they would take a picture for you. All right, moving on. We got pictures of the amiibo. We already showed that. The amiibo all look very cool. I can't wait to see all of those. Let me know in the comments which ones you're most excited for. We saw Kate from Nintendo, one of my good friends there. Very fun. Always a pleasure seeing that. There's a picture of the passport, man. That was the passport that the dude gave me, which was so cool. Mario shirt. We got this ticket. There's my ARMS shirt that I got for beating a bunch of people in line. I got a bandana for Gizmo. We went to a Japanese Daiso. And it's kind of like a dollar store where everything's like $1.50 or like $2. And I got Gizmo a cool little collar. So he's wearing a bandana now. He's not nearby, but this was the wristband that you got whenever you were qualifying for ARMS. Man. So I was one of the qualifiers. They gave me a wristband and that was it. Yep. This is my picture saying, hey, heads up, I'm in the ARMS Invitational. Got a cool ARMS hat. Went to level 5. We showed those pictures off. We showed you all the little puzzles. We showed you those. Here's a picture of Martinet. Martinet, man, this guy, props to him. Like, seriously, props to him. The fact that he was out and about. He was just at Nintendo doing little impressions of Mario, doing so many photo ops. People would line up around Starship Mario over there, and he would absolutely just, like, do them really quick. Say, hey, how are ya? Let's do a picture. Yahoo! And then, like, the next person would go. Really, like, boom, boom. He would knock out lines so quick. So I got a pretty decent picture. A little blurry, but still okay. Yeah, man, that was great. Oh, man. We saw some more friends from the Nintendo Treehouse. Super great. We saw the voice actor and actress from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. She plays Zelda. He actually plays Brock, too, from the anime. Yes, forgive me. I know their names. I tagged him on Twitter. But he also plays the king in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That was really fun. So I saw those two. I got a appointment with Hori the officially licensed controller accessory partner with Nintendo. We saw some really cool stuff. So this is the Nintendo Switch corded controller for like 30 bucks. Doesn't have the gyrometer or whatever, the accelerometer. It doesn't have the amiibo support. It's just a corded Pro controller, which is pretty cool if you don't want to drop 80 bucks on it. So look forward to that. The Splatoon headphone looks pretty cool. You can see the little shape right over here. It's in the shape of a squid. This is going to be interesting because it's going to connect to your phone and then connect to your Switch, and then your guys are going to be in voice chat that way. So I don't know. I'll keep my eyes open for that. They also have a Nintendo Switch little arcade fighting machine here. What are those? Fighting pads? This thing again. Then, of course, we got the awesome picture with the level 5 crew. This is me playing Super Mario Odyssey for the very first time in handheld mode. Looks great. Playing that again. Looking cool. We see Charles. Charles, the animator. We did a collaboration. Charles C. Bear, Bernardo. Yeah, cool dude. Cool dude. We did a Yokai Watch animation collab together, but it was cool to finally put a face to the name. So we had a nice time. Oh, this was the better picture with Martinet. I got another. I waited in line again to see the dude. So that was cool. We see some other cool friends. Awesome Face, Prod. We see Zelda Master. We see Johnny. Met those guys over there. Matt Pat again. Some more pictures of me playing inside the VIP demo area. Really fun. Playing Fire Emblem. Man, that game's so cool. I played that game like at least 3 times. It was just so much fun. All right, so let's see what other pictures we got here. Liana. Oh, this one was a nice one. I think this is like, oh, is this like a... What? Oh, wait, what? Did I... Is this picture like 3D? Hold on. Oh, I don't think we took it right. Oh, but this was gonna be like a 3D panoramic shot. Maybe it'll work on my phone, but like a panoramic like 3D shot. That would be interesting. I didn't realize that was it, but that's kind of cool. All right, why did I go back? Here we go. Let's go this. We're gonna go here. Some other people. I don't know what that picture was. I don't know what this picture was. Hold on, let's go back. Was this maybe this one was it? No. My Nexus phone has the ability to make the like the panoramic camera, like 3D globe spheres. But yeah, it was very great. Oh, we saw Kelly. Take a nice picture with Kelly over here. Looking great. See my good friend David from Nintendo. Awesome job. We did also see some reps from Kirsty. Kirsty from Nintendo of Australia. Met her again, and I said, hey, whenever I go to PAX Australia, I'm gonna book it so that I get a tour of Nintendo Australia. And she's like, you got it. So we're gonna do that. That was very nice. Nintendo 2DS XL was happening over there. There's the Nintendo 3DS XL. Here's the 2DS XL. Looking great. I mean, it feels super light, so I love it. Will I get one? Probably not, because I already have my capture board installed on my Nintendo 3DS XL. So for those of you guys who are looking to get into the family, go for it. Here's a picture with the new Nintendo 2DS XL as well. Here's a picture of me being on stage with ARMS. You guys have seen that picture before. There's my man Jeff, who definitely helped out and made this E3 super memorable. Good guy, good guy. We saw Nintendo Cade, Evelyn, and Danny, and then this dude. This guy works at Nintendo. I met him. I forget his name, but I met him afterwards. He totally photobombed that. We saw Alex from Zelda Universe. Good guy. We also saw Safazon. We saw Yo Schiller and some other cool people. I think his name is Blake. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that one. Very cool pics. And then, yeah, the Streetpass meetup. Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about that before we end. There's Ashley, Amethyst. Hey, what's going on? There's Kotetsu David. What's going on, dude? And then what else did we do? We all dabbed. Why did we dab? I don't know. we did like a group dab picture. It was so silly. I don't know why we did. It was hilarious. But anyway, I think that's all the pictures that I have. Yeah, that was it. The last picture we had was the E3 meetup. So let's cut to that. We did a little bit of B-roll over here. It was interesting. It wasn't as cool as it was last year. The turnout was okay. I love the fact that Ashley came out, David came out, I saw Mike there. I saw the guys from the Nintendo Switch Reddit there. There's Ashley. Hello. Hi. There's David. Hey. So there was a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. It was cool. It was fun to kind of interact with the community of all you guys hanging out over here. And then, yeah, we all played our Nintendo Switches. It was cool. We played a Mario Kart 8 200cc tournament. Oh man, it was fun. It was fun. We'll just say that it was fun. Done. The last file of the folder is already loaded. Okay, well there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What'd you guys think? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So let's go over to full screen capture. We're going to absolutely jump into a question and answer session with all of you guys. And whatever you guys want to ask about it, let's do it. Let's talk. So here we go. I'm going to close that. We are going to do full screen capture. I think full screen should be okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how long I've been talking for, but I hope you liked this kind of live stream vlog. It was really fun. So anyway, let's chat. Let's chat with all of you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? What did you guys like most about E3? I hope I was able to portray E3 pretty well with you guys. We'll do a little bit. Oh wow, it started streaming 2 hours ago. Man, I've been at this for a while. Dude, I've been at this for a while. But anyway, you know, it's fun. It's thinking about all the things that happened in E3 2017. And I think that a 20-minute video of me cutting and editing clips while talking over it doesn't do E3 justice. It doesn't at all. So I do like this format. So anyway, here we go. All of you guys, what's your favorite part about E3? I really liked getting stopped by fans. That was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite things. What was my favorite? Iced Manatee asked. I like getting stopped by fans because it was great. There was a lot of people that bought passes and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Abdallah, I watch your Fire Emblem videos," or, you know, "I loved your Pokemon videos," or your Yokai Watch videos. That was really fun. So I loved seeing that. Did you see the dance-off between Crash and Sonic? No, I didn't. What games am I looking forward to? Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I think that's a pretty obvious question though, right? Does Fire Emblem Warriors have permanent death? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't think so though. I don't think so. Yeah, we're all going to be hanging out at Anime Midwest. That's the next convention, which is going to be happening soon. Mr. Yabuki for the win. Dude, I was watching that and I got really upset. Like, the guy Zerk, who made it to the finals, he was going throughout the entire tournament with Twin Tail, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm going to go against Mr. Yabuki. I'm going to switch it up to Master Mummy." I'm like, come on, what are you doing, dude? I got really upset because that honestly would have been me right there. I got really upset. I'm like, dude, you go through the entire tournament with one character and then just switch it up to a character you don't have too much experience with to play against Mr. Yabuki and get wrecked? Oh, I got so upset when I watched that. Go watch it. Go watch the Invitational's final round against the final boss and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, so bad. Anyway, Abdallah, did play any games other than Nintendo or Level 5? No, I didn't. There was just too much at Nintendo to do anything. Did you hear about Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions? Oh yeah, I didn't actually talk about that, Ryan. I did get to play that a little bit. It's just a remake. It was on the Nintendo 2DSs. Remember that picture that I showed you of me holding the 2DS XL? It was over there, and you were able to play the Miitopia demo, you were play Ever Oasis, and you were able to play the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, whatever that's called. So you got to play that. The whole plus Bowser's Minions was really weird. It was like, okay, here, you pick a Goomba and a Paratroopa, and they're just going to battle each other, and you can occasionally do a timed attack. I wasn't able to record any footage of it, so... Anyway. Let's see. Love the dab picture. That was cool. Oh yeah, you enjoyed that? How did you feel when someone said that everyone should dab? Huh, lucky? Believe it or not, I was the one that suggested that we all dabbed on picture. Oh, so funny. Glad I wasn't the only one who noticed that he switched characters in the end. We thought it was Pride, the reason he switched. Pride? I don't know how that made any sense. Dude, you go against the creator, you need to put your best foot forward. I was so upset about that. Anyway. We need to petition. You're right. Justice for Abdallah. Petition to get him a match with Mr. Yabuki. That's it, man. Fight me. I'd love to fight him. I'll do pretty decent against him. I was looking at how Zerk was playing against him. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? You're just letting him attack you, and you're just going to stand here in the back with Master Mummy and heal up? What are you doing? Oh, man, I got so upset. I can't talk about it anymore. I can't talk about it anymore. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, am I excited for Mario and Rabbids Kingdom battle? Yeah, it's going to be fun. You can stay tuned for it. Is Miitopia going to be worth it? Well, good thing you asked. The next live stream that I'm going to be doing is the Miitopia demo. So stay tuned for that. We might do it later on today. We might do it tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on what's happening. Just looking at the infinite picture is trippy. Yeah, it is pretty trippy. Look at these cool dudes. Let's see. Will you play Snack World? Yeah, in July. I'll be playing the Japanese version of Snack World. No idea what's going to happen in it, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay. I mean, he's not Headlock level 7. That's true. No one can beat Headlock level 7. He's too hard. Final question. How do you feel after meeting the voice of Princess Zelda in person? It was cool. It was cool. She does a lot more voice work. And I'm not really in the loop on, you know, exactly what the voice actors do. So when the King voice actor said that he does Brock, I'm like, dude, Pokemon was my childhood back in middle school. I loved Brock. And he did a little voice clip of Brock. And I'm like, oh, man, this is so cool. It was cool. It was cool. Let's see. Will I play Ever Oasis? Yeah, we're going to do that soon. We're going to play. The game comes out on Friday. I had plans today to do a Ever Oasis live stream of the demo. So we might do that a little bit later tonight, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I know we're going to do the full game at least a couple episodes when it comes out. Are you happy with the new Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Yeah, that'll be great. Will I ever play the extra stuff for Yokai Watch 3? I'm kind of intimidated on that, to be honest. Like, I don't know where to go in that game. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of left Yokai Watch 3 where it was at. Like, you know, we beat the game, we beat the final boss, and we just kind of put like a little bow on it. So maybe in the future we'll come back to it. Yokai Watch 3 post game. Can you do it? Yeah, we did a little bit of post game, didn't we? Didn't we jump into it? I was disappointed there was no Fire Emblem 2018 trailer. Yeah, that would have been cool. Am I a Metroid fan, Kenji? Absolutely, man. I was working out today. I was on the recumbent bike at the gym with my headphones and my phone, and I was watching the Metroid 2 Return of Samus E3 presentation, and I was just really excited for that. So I can't wait for that 3DS game to come out. Oh, you bet. Have I played every Metroid game in the series? You know, the only thing I didn't play no, I did play. I think I have. Super Metroid I played. I played the original Metroid. I don't think I played the Game Boy one, which was like Metroid 2. And then I played all the Prime trilogy and Corruption or whatever that was. And I think so. And Pinball, Metroid Prime Pinball, whatever the heck that was. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Let's do this really quick. We haven't done this in a while, and I do want to do it really quick. Let's do a sponsor-only chat. I see a lot of the sponsors coming on board, and we're asking a lot of questions, and I seem to be missing out on a lot of them. So let's go sponsor-only chat right now. Boom, we're going to open that. You guys can absolutely become a sponsor by clicking on the big green sponsor button. So yeah, it looks like this. Boom, become a sponsor. You guys can ask me any kinds of questions. And of course, you guys have access to exclusive chats, public recognition, you get the aptitude badge, and of course, directly supporting yours truly. All right, so do that, become a sponsor today. All right, so let's talk to sponsors. What do you guys want to ask? Tom, thanks for re-upping your sponsorship. SuperChris64, thank you for your continued one. Will you make Anime Midwest videos or a vlog just like this? Just curious. Absolutely. You can look forward to it. Hi, Abdallah. Will you do another Mario Kart 8 tourney again? We might do one Saturday. I miss playing Mario Kart. I really do. I miss it. I miss interacting with all you guys, and I miss, like, keeping up with the competitive nature of the game. Like, I'm good at the game, but I'll get like worse if I don't practice. So I like all you guys. This was a fun way to see your experience at E3. Thanks, Carolyn. That means the world. I also can't wait to meet you at Anime Midwest. Yeah, that's gonna be really good. Anime Midwest, July 7th, 8th, 9th. I'll be there. Get your tickets. I've got 2 panels. I got a panel on Saturday and Friday. Friday is gonna be Yokai Watch. Saturday is gonna be YouTube Gaming. So yeah, come on out. If you're local to the Midwest area, drive over there. Tickets are still on sale. You get an opportunity to meet me, and we'll go from there. Kotetsu Tokai says, just want to say it was awesome meeting you. Yes, it was great meeting you too. It's good putting a face to the YouTube green name, you know what I mean? Let's see. What would you like to see in the next Animal Crossing game? I would say just make it like Animal Crossing New Leaf. Just make it like that, you know? Just keep the same Animal Crossing formula. Throw in a bunch of new furniture, throw in a bunch of new animals, have the ability to go to different characters' towns. Just same stuff as usual. Really glad I was able to meet up with you despite so many problems with the Mario Kart 8 tournaments. It was still fun. Yeah, the Mario Kart 8 tournament was okay. And shout outs to sponsor Stephen Lee for coming on board. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. Thank you. I'm glad you did this as a live stream, plus it saves you all the editing time. That's true. Like, all this 2.5 hours, 3 hours would have been just me editing the entire video. But I'd rather interact with all of you guys. This is way better. I hope to meet you soon. Well, yeah, if you're going to fly overseas, dude. Sure, man. It's, will I ever play Bomberman again? Maybe. It's fun racing with you. What about us? Are you going to buy all the new amiibo? Yeah, Julian, you bet. At least 2 of each of them. At least 1 of each of them. I'm in for Mario Kart Saturday. I've improved since last time. That's good. That's good. I hope you've been practicing your lines. Have you seen some of the stuff from Super Mario Odyssey showed some more of the Mario Twitter account that shows a really cool puzzle? I haven't. I've been out of the loop. I've been working on this entire week is just getting all my E3 stuff that I've been wanting to get out to you while I was at E3, but kind of busy at the same time. So now that E3, this will be the last of my E3 uploads. Now I got to go and get caught up on Fire Emblem Echoes. We got to get caught up on Ever Oasis and Miitopia. So this upcoming week is going to be me juggling Fire Emblem Echoes and juggling Ever Oasis. So there's a quick update for you. Okay, let me see. Are you usually active on Discord? I'm not that active. I'll chip in every once in a while. You guys too, Abdallah, the voice actors are the drive for us. Going the 14-hour drive. 14 hours, that's not bad. That's not bad. Jared on the Discord. The Captured Chain Chomp, they showed us a really cool... yeah, I saw that. Yellow, everyone. Hey, Steven. For Animal Crossing, Switch, if it happens, like New Leaf, maybe make a big town filled in more than 10 villagers. Also ready to look at those Layton puzzles later and solve them. Yeah, go for it. Like, definitely pause the stream and see if you could figure them out. And definitely tweet at Layton Series so that they can see that you've done it. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks again. Thanks for becoming sponsors, guys. We're going to open up to everyone and do a couple more questions. And then we're going to end off the stream because I need to go do something, right? I've been talking for a long time. Here we go. Sponsors only. Thanks again. Thanks for becoming sponsors, guys. Boom. Okay, so here we go. So about that Fleshy Souls playthrough. Here's the deal. August. Mid-August. Mid-August, I'll do that. Because October 27th, you better believe that for one, I'm gonna bank on getting an early copy of Mario Odyssey, right? And if it comes out October 27th, I will need a good week to just like not sleep and just play that game and shotgun uploads for you. So it's gonna be really interesting. So Yokai Watch Fleshy Souls playthrough, probably mid-August. Will I play Sonic Forces? Yeah, maybe. When the game comes out, I'll at least do like an episode or 2 of it. What's your favorite moments on Fire Emblem Warriors and Super Mario Odyssey? I like the Cappy. I like throwing Cappy. That's really cool. And then absorbing or controlling that character. And I also like all the different specials inside Fire Emblem Warriors. Just seeing all the cutscenes, seeing all the warrior specials, all that stuff. Thank God you said Echoes is coming back. I missed it so much. Don't worry. We're going to finish it. We're going to finish it. It's just please understand that I had episodes that I previously recorded while I was at E3 so that you can enjoy something while I was gone. So I have to get back on the board. Everything that you see from here on out is going to be super fresh, so we'll see about that. Do you think the Tiki amiibo means Tiki's in the game? Of course she will. Will she turn to a dragon in Corrin too? Well, you already know that Corrin does turn into her dragon form if you watched any of my videos. And Tiki, of course, will turn into a dragon. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think of the new Pokemon game for Switch announced at E3? Well, we don't know too much about it, so I don't really have anything to say about it, other than it's going to be exciting. What do you think the Fire Emblem Warriors amiibo will do in the game? That's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe an unlockable? Like, I can only imagine, like, okay, so you've got your Robin amiibo, right? So you tap it in, and then you unlock him. I don't know. Or you... No clue. Why don't you tell me what you think? What do you guys think the amiibo are going to do in the Fire Emblem Warriors game? Other than unlocking something. Let's see. Who do I like more, Sonic or Mario? Mario, of course. What do you think of anime? I think of it. 200cc tourney for the laughs. Yeah, no. 200cc is garbage. Is the Fleshy Soul series so that you can get the bonuses when you do the Psychic Spectres series? Maybe. Maybe. I honestly didn't think about it that way. Will you play Skyrim for Switch? I'll probably do like a live stream of it, but I've heard that Skyrim is like super long, and I don't have the time commitment for something like that, so we'll see. Which games are you most excited for from the presentation? Metroid, Mario, or Amiibo, Pokemon? I don't know. Super Mario Odyssey, probably. Minecraft Switch, Mario, play with viewers? Yeah, didn't I do that before? Oh, I did like a Minecraft thing. Maybe. Dude, it's too many game syndrome. Just understand where I'm only one guy with only a certain amount of time. I wish I could play all these games. So I really have to schedule out my time so that I'm able to play the games. And then, of course, if you guys aren't really supporting the games, then it's like, why even bother with it? So anyway, shout out from Mexico. Hey, hola. Let's see. Did you win your tournament Mario Kart 8 with your friends at the end? No, I did not. The tournament was so bad. Not just because it was 200cc. It's just like whenever you're playing local with Switch v Switch, there's always disconnects. So it wasn't optimally run. That's it. So I got really irritated, and I had to go. I had another appointment that I had to do. So I'm like, all right, well, I won my first round or whatever like that. But I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I gotta go. Nice meeting all you guys. Thank you. We played the first round like 5 times because of disconnects. It was stupid. But anyway, I didn't win, but I probably would have won if I stuck out with it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I wish I had a phone so I could play Fire Emblem. Oh, I had a phone. Yeah, well, you can play that in that Android emulator, right? What was your favorite thing at E3? I think I answered that before. It was just meeting all the people. Seeing all the people was really fun. What else? Okay. 2 more questions, and then we're going to end it. Do you think they'll bring the Virtual Console to the Switch? Gary asks. Yes, they will. They'll do something like that. Castillo Sanchez, Abdallah, will you play the Zelda downloadable content? Yes. I think that's what, June 30th? I think something like that. Anyway, stay tuned for it. So, oh man, here we go. That is it. That is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. We played a lot of games at E3. It was great seeing each and every one of you. I hope that you guys enjoyed all the playlists that I've done for E3. I want you guys to go click on that, watch them, especially my ARMS Invitational one. That one is like, that strikes a chord with me, man. I can't believe that. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys didn't already, smash that like button. Please do so. Look forward to more gameplay of every single one of these games that we played over here, right? Fire Emblem Warriors, you can count on me playing that. Sonic Forces, I'll play that. Mario Odyssey. Miitopia, Ever Oasis, all the games that you've seen here, you can count on it being on my channel. So stay tuned. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. If you guys are going to be around a little bit later on tonight, I'm going to bust out an Ever Oasis live stream. We're going to play through the demo. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, thank you again for all of you guys that have watched. And if you guys did enjoy this more organic me talking to you guys about my entire E3 experience, then definitely smash that like button and let me know in the comments what your favorite part was. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.